All right, the Auburn Boys Basketball Summer League has now entered the playoffs. It is here, it is time, it is prime time. Let's take you out to Auburn High School for all of the action. A bevy of games tonight. Worcester Tech taking on Abby Kelley in one of them. 26-22, Worcester Tech at the half. Second half, Abby Kelley's Malik Meneas with the jumper with the defense right in his face. Then Tech, Ian Mwalgo with the steal. He'll take it coast to coast, hangs and hits. Abby Kelley's Amika Iguatatu with the soft touch. She's got the defense draped on him too. Schulten Adabisi with the rebound. And Adabisi going up strong for two. Off the steal. Mwalgo takes the feed and elevates for two. Mwalgo showing off his game beyond the arc. He's got three. That's a good shooter. Caleb Boateng. Great take, switching hands. Iguatatu with the jumper and gets the friendly roll. Worcester Tech gets the win, 45-36. Grafton and Tantasqua. More summer hoops. First half, Tantasqua pulling out the rangefinder. And sticking a triple. Grafton's Kyle Sawtell taking it to the den. Grafton has got a very tall team. Grafton's going to be really good this year. Really good. Cam Ariello with an ice cream scoop for two. More Tantasqua. Adam Phillips beyond the arc. Ben Garrett finding space and getting two off the window. Grafton's J.D. Bailey with the runner as the defense converges. Jimmy McGilloway going bombs away for three. Tantasqua continuing to shoot well from long range. Evan Couture, you got it. How about Bailey? Bailey with a good take. Tantasqua up 27-17 at the half in this one. Well, the Shrewsbury Legion team brought home the state championship for the first time since 1977. Now it is on to the Northeast Regionals in Bristol, Connecticut. They'll open play on Wednesday, and as our Brenna Wilson found out, this is a team that has a lot of pride in its town and also in its zone.
Shrewsbury Legion clinched the state title Wednesday for the first time in 39 years.
It's one of the best experiences of my life so far. It's been really fun playing with this group of guys. It's something real special.
Players say that the win is not only for the team, but also for the community.
It's insane. It's crazy. You know, like everybody has been coming up to me and my buddies just congratulating us. Just an unreal feeling.
People in the community too, reaching out to you, saying congrats and stuff. It's more than just for us, it's like for the town as well.
Over the past 6 years, 4 of the state title winners have come from District 4, and the Shrewsbury players say that competition level, day in and day out, is what has prepared them for state play.
You know, we're playing tough teams every game. Any team can beat anyone. There's good pitching, good lineups throughout the whole zone. So I think that really prepares us well for the state tournament.
Winning our zone was almost just as hard as winning the states. I mean, everyone we faced on a daily basis could have done the same thing we did. We just came out on top for our zone.
I think probably the top 4 teams from our zone could definitely compete in the state championship. So, like I said, to win our zone, it's hard to do, and we were lucky to do it.
As the team prepares to compete in regionals this week, one thing is certain. They are proud to represent the entire state of Massachusetts.
It's just very exciting. I mean, it's a little bit of pressure, but I definitely think it's more exciting.
It's an honor. You know, you dream ever since you're little about winning a state title, and for it to actually be happening, you just embrace every second.
Brenna Wilson, Worcester News Tonight Sports.
Thank you, Brenna. And so now we move on to the Bravehearts, and the Bravehearts finish up the regular season this week. Then it's on to the playoffs. Right now, they've already clinched the best record in the West, but they have a shot at the best record overall in the league and the #1 seed that it carries with it. It's not everything, but it is a big deal.
You know, we'd like to be the #1 seed. Obviously, home field is important, and you know, on the one hand, it's one more road game versus one more away game, and we feel comfortable playing on the road. We've actually played really well on the road. But then, you know, when you think about it a little bit more, it's the deciding game of the finals, and where do you want to play it, right here, or do you want to have to go on the road? So it's important, and I think that if we come down to those last couple of days and that's something that's within our reach, and I think that it will be, we'd like to get that, but I'd rather have my pitching set and everybody rested and ready to go than have the home field advantage.
All right, so the Bravehearts taking on the Torrington Titans tomorrow. They were off today. And we will bring you the game live right here on Charter TV3. Myself and the Wizard, Chris Murphy, the former Maine South Legion standout, will be in the booth. And we bring you all the action beginning tomorrow live at 7 p.m. And coming up on September the 8th, this is going to be a special, special evening. Auburn and Leicester playing in football, and it is going to be a benefit for Officer Ronald Tarantino's family. Officer Tarantino lived and worked in Leicester, worked in Auburn as well. One of his boys played on the Leicester football team, one of the Super Bowl teams in Leicester. So the two teams rearranging schedules. They're going to play on September the 8th, Thursday night at Auburn High School. We will broadcast the game live. We will be broadcasting a pregame show beginning at 6:30, and it is going to be a show of support for Officer Tarantino's family, and a great night to support his family, and also have the communities come together once again. And they're selling these shirts right now. Oh. Officer Tarantino on the front, on the back, Top Cop, Auburn and Leicester, and the date of the game, Memorial Field in Auburn. So they're selling these right now at Eller's Restaurant in Leicester, at Mike's Donut Shop and Cooper's Dairy in Leicester, and then at Auburn High School and at Sullivan Realty in Auburn. All of the proceeds going to benefit Officer Tarantino's family. That night, right now, they've got they're going to have tents all around the field where restaurants have donated food. They're going to sell food with all the money going to the family. The referees are donating their time. It's going to be a special evening and a nice tribute to Officer Tarantino's family.
No, it's always great to see a community come together, especially after a tragic event like that.
Yeah, it is, and it kind of shows, it'll show the police department, but it'll show the family too, just how loved they are, how supported they are, and how much people appreciate the sacrifices that these guys make on a daily basis.
Excellent. Well, that's all we have for right now. Tune back in tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We'll have more news, weather, and sports. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy your evening.